Testing. 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 Hello? Wait for a second, I need to find some ritual music. Yeah, today is basic. This is KiethDragonflame. Today is also the live. Today is also the launch of Zenless Zone 0 2.0. Also, it's also today's Genshin Impact 5.7 special program where I'm gonna be reacting to it later. Well, I'm gonna be waiting to stream through a through incognito mode. Even though I already have a subscriber with my main channel. Unfortunately, I gotta do it. Let's see. Master Final Battle. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a... Sorry about that. I'm definitely spoiling... I'm definitely spoiling what is... today the... You know what? Let's get started. But let me first check out my stream through my phone. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to include the chat. Alright. Where's my stream? Ah, there it is! Okay. Looks like we are live. Alright. So, unfortunately, I haven't finished the the 5 points. I mean the 1.7 story in Zenless 1.7. I just got started and Yishuan's banner's up. But anyway, let's see how I can gonna be playing as Yishuan. There's an unfortunate thing that it could be my last Zenless Zone 0 stream. Especially I have to admit it. So let's see how we can play Yishuan. She's so gorgeously beautiful. Okay, on entering combat, Yishuan gains 120 adrenaline. Hold the attack button to continue to consume adrenaline to launch EX special attack, Cloud Shaper. Repeatedly press the EX attack button to consume adrenaline to launch an EX special attack, Ink Manifestation. EX special attack, Celestial Cloud Blitz Break, and EX special attack, Qingming Eruption Break. One after the other. Hold the EX attack special attack button to charge continuously during EX special attack Ink Manifestation while charging enemy attacks are blocked automatically. The instant The instant EX special attack ink manifestation is launched, or its rising wing strike hits an enemy with red or yellow flash, a perfect block effect triggered, granting a certain amount of adrenaline. Let me turn on the charger. Oh my gosh! Because last time a thunderstorm just struck. I was about to do a Yishuan demo off screen, but I didn't able to continue to because the thunderstorm is so loud. So anyway, let's just get started with. Alright, it's the bird. But then, that's when Yishuan consumes adrenaline, she continues. Well, she recovers technic points. When technic points reach 120, press the ultimate to launch the ultimate Endless Talisman Suppression. After unleashing ultimate Endless Talisman Suppression, Yishuan gains 1 auric ink point. While dragging the joystick, hold the dash button to use dodge Nimbus Step and enter the light as air state. With auric ink points and while in light as air, press the basic attack button or hold the dash button to launch a basic attack auric array. Let's give it a shot!
Sit still.
Alright, we got the auric ink point.
Release.
Oh! Pretty nice. Alright, let's give it a go. Okay. Penguin Wu, Congo Panda.
Time is right. Break up the
Shama Hui! Skadoosh! Skadoosh!
An opening.
Let's go.
Get still. Clear yet murky.
Oh!
Concentrate.
Woo!
Cycle of yin and yang.
Here we go.
As decreed.
Time for an appetizer.
That was nice. Okay, once 750 hits on my clock here, I'll just go into pause in Zenless and proceed to read the special program on Genshin. Man, I got a butterfree in my stomach. But first things first, before I could pull for Yishuan, let me do the let me grind for agent promotion. Rupture drill. What could possibly go wrong? So, what's the info with this one? Want to know? Alright. Using my usual team. Miyabi, Caesar, and Astrayal. so that I can spend some coffee. Maybe 4 tries. Grinding for each one's ascension materials. Whoa!
Ready.
Okay.
Now. Weakling.
All right. Second round. Woo! Astra! Oh, there's a...
I was looking for. It's over.
Nice! Okay, I think it's time for me to do some pulls. I know it's not enough. We'll do it later. Then I'm gonna spend some coffee. And after pulls, I'm gonna be pulling for Asteriel. Let's go reacting to Genshin 5.7 special program. Alright, no special rituals, which is fine. However, I decide to lower some music for now. Okay, where's the options? Audio, let's mute down the music. Wait. Let's mute the, let's make the main volume to be not that too loud. Okay. So, I guess we were ready for this one. I'm giving you a spoiler that it's from Pokemon Sword and Shield, my ritual music from Pulling for Yishuan. I need to make this loud a bit. Sorry. This could be my last Zenless Zone 0 signal search pull. So, let me go ahead and record for 15 minutes, I guess. Let's do this. Okay, hello, this is KiethDragonflame, and today I'm gonna be pulling for Yishuan. And I have 310 encrypted master tapes, so that I could have a chance to pull also her weapon. And yeah, we're gonna be pulling for the lion, Belion. Roar. Alright. Let's give it a go. It's time to play Master Mustard's Battle Team. Wish me luck. 311 encrypted master tapes. Kung Fu Fight to Yishuan! First multi! Let's see if we can get Pan Yin Wu as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yunquei Summit disciple Pan Yinhu is honored to meet you.
Skadoosh. 6, 7.
Hungry? Let your senior make you some noodles.
8. As long as Pan Yinwu is the... Is Pan Yinwu is the name? As long as he's the one...
Is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
As long as he's the one that we're probably getting dupes, I'm good. Alright. Second multi. Yishuan. Kung Fu Fighting! Nothing. Can we get a Pan Yin Wu? Ah, set. Alright, I need to elevate the volume to make it intense. Alright. Let's do this. Yishuan Kung Fu Fighting! Nope, not on the third one. Can we get a Pan Yin Wu again? Yes, we can! Alright, fourth multi. Let's go! Fourth multi! Hoo-ah! I think I'll mention as many Kung Fu Panda references as I can. Pan Yin Wu! Let's go! Pan Yin Wu! Bend bigger! We need one more. Just make us a polar bear one. Hoyo. Alright, fifth multi. Yishuan Kung Fu Fighting! Not the fifth. Maybe I lost count. Yin Wu! Pan Yin Wu! Oh!
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Pulcra. Alright, sixth multi. Pan Yin Wu Kung Fu Fighting! I mean, Yishuan Kung Fu Fighting! Not in there. Yeah, I just want Pan Yin Wu. That was good. Bend bigger. Seventh multi. Yishuan. Witness the aura ink. Oh no. 80, we're in her PD now. Hiya. Please. I need her now. Oh gosh. This is gonna be a most unfortunate thing. Let's go. Yishuan. Aura ink. Technique. Oh, it's the 90th one, I guess. Now I'm afraid. Can we get her? Oh no. Let's go. For one. Just one multi. Oh no! Who could it be? Who could it be? Please! Oh no! I'm gonna lose. Please be Yishuan!
I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Ishan.
Yes! I did it! There she is!
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
That's so cool! Now, let's go pull for her weapon. And we still got more minutes. Let's go. First multi. I'll be right back. I need to get some coffee. Oh wait, no. Screw that. Oh, what is this? A new Oh, it's a stun. It's for Pokora. Yo, we got Panyin Woos. Cool. Alright. Second multi. Oh. Ah. Right, third. Can we get the bird cage? More of it. Ah, Polkra again. Third multi or fourth? That's not gonna be it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm losing count. Fifth. Gotta build up. We gotta get. I'm gonna be building the last best penguin I can. Why am I getting a lot of Polkra? Alright. I lost count. Let's pull whatever we can if we can get it. Nope. Panimu weapon. Ah, there are too many Polkra. Yeah. I'm fearing that we're gonna lose with this one, aren't we? I'm gonna lose with this one. Oh no, here it comes! It's now or never! Please be the birdcage! Oh, it's the last one! 1, 2, 3! Don't be a curse! 4! 5! 6! 7! My heart is racing. 8! Oh no! 10! Yes! And yeah, my kitten is just arrived. We got Yishuan! The bad news is, I'm gonna build her before I'm gonna be retiring Zenless Zone 0, unless there's another Void Hunter, that is. Unfortunately, I have, because it's gonna be depend on my announcement for on July 12, July 11 or July 12 or 13. So that was a good call. Hey boy! And then we got what I received. Save 160. That's nice. Yeah, that was so cool. Anyway, it is time for the record. I'll stop it right now and proceed something. All right, I got Yishuan. Let's play the music again.
Eradicate all evil.
Ben Bigger's got.
Hard labor.
Alright, did I just start? Oh yeah, I'll be uploading the video later on. Okay, we're gonna get to see Ben Bigger days. Okay. My cat is here. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry.
I have a very clingy cat. Like my gosh. Hang on. BRB. And stream ako. I'm back. Oh, it's 4 minutes now. Looks like I'm gonna be doing this off screen. Ah.
A mission? Take me along.
I rarely use characters that I don't mostly build. I'm so casual, man.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Here's Paninwu.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
Cook. Mmm. Heh. What the heck?
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
What brings you here this time?
Gosh, her cinema is so gorgeous. Alright. Yep, she's an HP scaling character. So if you want to build, all I gotta do is, yeah, I'll level her up. Yeah, it's not enough. Well, which is fine, I guess. Okay, I'll be doing this off screen when sleep. Yes, she's a grandmaster that can rival Miyabi being a void hunter. So that was amazing. All right, so it's It's 7:50 now. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna be exiting Zenless Zone 0. Then I might be turning on my Genshin game. So let me go ahead and but while we're waiting, I'm having an emergency sending shenanigans. So hang on. I need to check my stream first so that I could Okay. Good, I'm good. So let me go ahead and I'm so fixated on my streams today. Hang on. My mom is just. I'll be right back for a minute. I was talking with my mom. So, it's almost premiering 11 minutes to go. That's a good timing. So wait for a second, okay? Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can do some shenanigans here, and here we go. Genshin stream. Could technically count it as a Genshin stream. And yes, I also have some notepad prepared. So yeah, Dane Sleeve is gonna be there. There's an unfortunate thing. Speaking of which, yep, it's a possible that Paimon's English VA is gonna get recasted with a brand new one. Especially Dane Sleep. Isn't it? And we know which studio is gonna be providing some voice. Isn't that right? Um isn't that right, Sci Global? I think it's really a good call for Hoyoverse to switch um voice VA studio for Genshin Impact. And they chose Psy Global. And I'm expecting that the one who's gonna be live is going to be the 2 Giga Chad um devs. I mean the 2 Giga Chad English translator dudes. You know, the one that dress up as the the members of the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, but this would be a worst case scenario. we're gonna say goodbye. We could say, yeah, I'm gonna be preparing that. Expected that we're gonna be saying goodbye to Yuri Lowenthal as Dean Sleep because of the because of the stupid strike and Trojan horse shenanigans. And I'm still having high expectation. So the one thing that they're get in this stream is going to be showcasing is Skirk, and of course, oh, sorry about that. Skirk and Dahlia, mostly Skirk. Hmm. Skirk and Dahlia. I've been so reckless, huh? Waiting for the reaction to this. So I'm looking for there's a 50-50 chance that Dane Sleep's gonna get muted or Dane Sleep's gonna gain a new VA. We're still waiting for 5 minutes. Well, 5 more minutes. Then we could be proceed with the street and the reacting on the stream. What banner am I gonna be expecting is gonna be of course Skirk, and of course if we would be gaining a Mawika rerun. Which is I could also need to make my Mawika stronger, that is. Yeah, I'll be ending up building pity in Genshin. Since yeah, we do know the 50-50 system and pity carrying over. Kinda like that. It is to be except the 50-50. It gets really annoying right now. Definitely the most annoying thing in every Hoyoverse game. It's so flawed. One thing I like only is the PD carrying over, which most gacha games did, except Pokemon Master CX. Well, they do. Well, there's one banner that where your PD scout points can carry over in Pokemon Master CX, only in paid banners, unfortunately. The good thing is that Genshin has the capturing radiance, where if you've been losing 50-50 two to three times in a row, you're gonna get a guarantee character for you. If you lose 50-50, if you lose 50-50 tries, you're technically gonna have two guarantee units. Well, why do I say technically count as two guaranteed units? Well, after one is when you after you lose your 50-50, you'll get the guaranteed 5-star. And second, if you lost the 50-50 thrice, as in three times thrice, you'll get the guarantee character through capturing radiance. I think that's how it works. And we know, well, since I lost 50-50 twice and got Escoffier on the next pool. which means it's back to 50-50 slop. That's weird. I like the Cap3 radiance. Looks like I've won 50-50 tries in... I've won 50-50 tries in Zenless. I got Astra Yell from off screen, and then also with Envy, Soldier Zero Envy, and then now a while ago Yishuan. I wonder what's gonna be my next 50-50 loss could be. I hope it's impossible. And the only instance that I got 2 copies of a limited 5-star character for 1 pull is on Honkai Star Rail, which in this case on Jiao Cho. So anyway, it's gonna be started. Let's see, we can see the 2 Giga Shed English translation dev dudes. Dev team dudes. Yeah, I just forgot the name of those 2 Giga Chads. I should stop using the word Giga Chad. Gosh. I think I should praise the fan more. The Virgin fan. Yeah, at least he has a passionate personality. That's what I like. Okay, so it's gonna be begin? Okay. When there's a ads, I think I could try to mute it. Tick, 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 tick. Lumin tearing up the space. Still on the waiting line. Then once some commercial breaks, some short breakers, I'm gonna be copying the redemption codes. Please don't go back on generic random letters and numbers. I honestly liked redemption codes that you can actually read as a bunch of words. Yeah. What the? Oh my gosh. It's so loud. And the last time that I'm only gonna be overhyping it is going to be the Saritsa. It's been a long time and I don't know if what's the last time I've been Did I ever react to a Genshin Impact stream before? I think it's with the summer event with Nilu, Nadia, and the Wanderer. Before we proceed to Natlan. And most reactions are from Star Rail, Zenless, Okay. Alright, Hoyo, do your worst. All I gotta say from now on is do your worst. Let's see what thing that they can impress from me. Okay.
滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。
It's Japanese. Yep.
そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに
Really sucks.
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。ナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に見た宇宙船のことか？
There's a spaceship?
数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
A rift?
必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に着せ。
Look how gorgeous her attacks are.
レック星々よ、静かに眠れ。
Hoshiboshi scenes Asta from Sara, huh? Femboy Dahlia. He's using a Faboji sword. This should be fun. Okay, I'm not even up. I just say how gorgeous, beautiful his quick attack animations are.
お前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠、極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだ。
Suterlogi.
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。
Oh, it's a new character.
止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの剣能を持っている。
するとロッチ。
経緯など当の昔に消え去って貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
Oh.
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Okay, I think we're gonna be taking them for a break. Master Skirk. Good thing they learned from Zenless. Where are the two Giga Chads in the street? We're expecting. Shh. My mom is. That was my mom speaking. Every time she's gonna do a phone call, she's gonna be super duper loud. Sometimes if she's gonna be staying on my room, talking very loud to with her caller that she's calling with on the phone, it will.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to
Overpower
the
the-
Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have
Hey everyone, I'm Capitano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
Whoa!
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems
Hey!
absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys.
Well, we can Skirk.
I cannot wait to see how all these stories
Katiana on the stream!
It's left quite the impression.
It's been a while!
So mysterious.
No!
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that
Good thing she's joining the stream, you know! When you know, you know! I'm so happy because I'm so biased towards Moika. Oh my god!
Visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means.
Cat Bertrano on the stream.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about
That's
her past
good.
is that she trained
Okay,
under
if you
the
want
foul
to copy my redemption
So,
code,
Certology isn't just some
try the ticket here. It says
definitely
Master
not.
Skirk
Dainsliff revealed that Certology
June
is one of the
18.
5
So that's
sinners
the
of
date.
Conria, and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. A walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be.
You
Her
relax.
demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
They used the old model.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice,
Classic.
right? Right?
Oh,
But I mean,
yeah.
you know, the important thing is, this time, we should be able to get some answers. Right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please.
Oh, come on.
More about her past.
Why?
Check out
It's
her sword
lagging.
quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths
It's
will
lagging,
cross
oh come
once
on.
again. Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tivan
Oh,
as
it's just a
whole,
story
so don't
quest?
miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
And then Paimon's
Right.
gonna get muted.
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Katiana?
Yeah. It seems like that
Well,
instrument
you
means a
know
lot to her.
who's the
Oh, you
incoming
don't even
Ice
know.
Queen in
It
the
sure
future.
does. As for why
Wait,
she chooses to play it alone in a place like this,
why do we have the headpiece?
that's something
Earpiece.
travelers can uncover
That's
for
kinda
themselves.
interesting.
What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated
Why?
by Skirk? She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior. Seriously,
I
though,
can't
with their
blame
ability to
Katiana
wield
with this.
various elements and their abyssal purification powers,
Can't blame
I
you
think the
because
Traveler can hold their own.
Skirk is from another.
No problem.
Is from the abyss.
Yeah.
Why is my Pyro Orgon so
I'm curious.
chimsy
I mean, okay,
towards
she reigned in her
Boss
master's pet,
Skirk?
mauled
Why?
devouring narwhal like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the
Sorry
truth
if I'm
about
just
her past,
fanboying.
that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But
Yeah.
Considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a
True.
closer look at what she can do in combat.
Okay. Good thing Cat this volunteers just a voice. Kudos to Cat. Kudos to Cat.
Demonstrate this one.
Kudos to Enyatko and of course Erica Mendes.
Merciless.
Another star goes out.
My gosh.
As Child's Master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out Scark doesn't use a vision.
If only I
Her
didn't
powers come from
spin
the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she
my
camouflages
fates
it to
on
appear
for
cryo-like
Cloran's
in
weapon.
nature. And in addition,
Or if I
Scark's
wasn't
attacks do not rely on elemental
never
energy.
mind.
She uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Scark gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Scark's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state
My Ayako's been power crept
and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Scark can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Scark to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also
it's
coming! And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be
Whoa, so she like enhances her party member's skills too.
Tartaglia!
Sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, we sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
Thank Arceus Capitano's stay.
Her outfit
Because if she doesn't, she knows she'll get casted. Kick.
Oh yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in two ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with
Did you see Scott during that demonstration when using Skirk?
After other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes.
In other words, Skirk is Ayaka Priest Pro Max. Hi! Hoyo.
There are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go!
Yeah, the only thing I can get is Dahlia. Another.
This should be fun. Hey,
It's a good femboy. Another femboy.
thus saith the Animal Archon.
To say the Animal Archon.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and
I
for a
guess,
certain
yep.
period of time,
Dahlia is the
after
first
unleashing his
shield
elemental
character.
burst, Dahlia
Hydro
can gain
shield
stacks of
character,
venison
I
by
guess.
hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield Dahlia can consume his stacks of venison to summon it again, allowing him to
That's why he
continuously
needs
protect his
energy,
party
man.
members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia
It's
summons
kind
a
of bad
sacramental shower
if the
and
shield
places
is
it
rely
in
on
a
elemental
designated
burst.
location. His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely
He's
does.
kind
He
of
has this mischievous
underwhelming.
thing
He's
going
kinda
on. I
underwhelming,
still remember all his
in my
teasing
opinion.
towards Venti during the Mondstadt interview.
Aw. But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados.
And he
right?
kind of
I'm not
lacks
sure
some
what to make of their
application
dynamic.
for up.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Mhm.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to
Reverse
spread the
Rosalia.
word of Barbados.
Zar-
Praise Barbados.
Rosaria.
Right?
Reverse Rosaria.
Is that how that works?
'Cause he's
well,
from Day.
it's obvious
Eileen
he really
Meaton.
cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww. Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Mhm.
Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7,
Okay, we
we'll
got
have event
Skirk and
wishes for
Shenhe.
Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia
Okay.
will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners. Plus, the new 5-star sword, Azure Light,
Magically
on the weapon
cool.
banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7,
Oh,
we'll have
Mawika
returning event wishes
and
for Mawika and Emily.
Emily.
Pretty fire.
Alright, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay.
So-
This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter.
Kinda too bad that there's
A young
no
woman dressed in peculiar clothing.
there's
hiding
no
out
stuff
in a
in
cave.
Fontaine
It's not
during the
just her
Dainsley
clothing
quest.
that's special, though. Look at her eyes. Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in
I
full
think she's a
force,
Conrian.
must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course!
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time, because
Wait.
our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get
Oh.
to see him in action.
Let's go!
That's good.
As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities
I think
firsthand.
is he
Sounds like there's
Pyro?
gonna be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our
Is he speculated to be Pyro?
the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt Travelers.
So Dainsleif's gonna be another Pyro DPS character if we're gonna be releasing?
Stop whatever our
Once
sibling is planning?
Teyvat is gonna
What are
end?
their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Or I see something.
It's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, Travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Give it. Your space time? Okay. Your space time. There. Can't believe whenever I'm trying to use the notepad it pauses. I just realized by now. Wait, redemption codes just expires longer? Maybe 4, 5, 7, 8. 3 days! They get expired 3 days! Or 2 to 3 days. That's decent, that's good.
Alright, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced
Battle
the main
Dimension
characters and
erased.
quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Adventure game?
Travelers will need to
Where
select
is this
various
time
encounter
again?
pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Not
Well,
this
travelers can enhance
again.
the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species.
This is
features.
just worse
The higher
than
feature level, the stronger
the
your
Clash
pieces
of
become.
Clans
Yeah.
minigame
I'm
event.
thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh yeah?
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
Another,
In this next
or should I
event,
say,
an old
extra
friend
cons
and
for
genius inventor from
Setos.
Fontaine is
Because I
back
already got
and better
Setos
than
on my
ever with a
Cloran
new
pull. Oh.
improved turret.
Let me guess. He needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa. That Sawmatril can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't
Uh.
worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent Regiment Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses.
Hmm.
Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has their strength. Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills. Completing these
If I don't have
missions can grant
Skirk,
buffs to
I'll
your
just
own
use my
entire
Escoffier.
team.
Nice. And in addition, at the
If I'm
beginning
not
of
gonna
each
able to
challenge,
get,
your
if I
team will
won't be able to
assigned
get
random
Skirk, I'll use
regiments to complete.
Escoffier.
Once you make it through the final
If there's
stage,
gonna be a
your
freeze.
team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regiment completion status.
Yep, and remember,
we're gonna be making
regiments
more
benefit
enemies.
the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
You could.
Okay.
In theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time
Most
teamwork
of the
is more
time,
important
it's
than
gonna
ever,
be
because in
letting
this iteration
enemies
of the
down.
event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Oh my
Good luck,
gosh.
travelers. Should be a fun one.
This is
Alright,
gonna be a
now
headache
I'm
one.
very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Stygian
This event,
Onslaught?
Travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
Oh.
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will
Uh.
reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway,
Yeah,
you also
we're-
mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh.
Dust of Enlightenment?
What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
Huh?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7,
it's
kind
kinda-
of permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Of course, though.
During version 5.7,
Battle
travelers will be
Pass
able to
ones,
claim
you can
2
only
Dusts of
you can
Enlightenment
only get them.
directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Teyvat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become Exalted Ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including Exalted Ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6, dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no companions
It's not
to
my
tempt you
cup
for
of tea.
comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
I'll pass.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
That's why I can't react to
That's it for Stygian
game
Onslaught.
modes with
Just a reminder,
difficulties
the
in a
outbreak
gacha
period
game.
begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt? And he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Mm-hmm. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
You
Of
mean
course.
scamming,
Someone
Sayu?
save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry.
Teyvat's #1
I
scammer.
wonder how many friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have
Are
said
you
that
sure
making
about that?
Travelers Tales a permanent event is in the
Specifically
works.
Genshin devs,
So
they're
travelers
more...
can look forward to that sometime
Hoyo
in the
devs
future.
are busy cooking new games.
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
In addition, new Envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates.
Yay,
including new character
Genius
and action cards. You
Invocation.
can now add Mawika and
I don't even care
Zivali and
about it.
Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. Alright, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players. Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oof.
Yup. So travelers
Big
who
oof.
haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
I might do that on
Sounds like a great
the
option for cross-platform players who may rely on
off
mobile
screen.
more for
Only
their
on
small
the
stuff.
Yeah. Of
the
course,
thing
if you don't
is
have storage concerns,
I currently
nothing
playing
has to
Genshin
change.
on
You can just choose to keep
on
all
this
game
PC.
resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile Resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
Alright, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet.
Why did they get it?
Mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
Mystery guest?
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。
鈴木愛理？
今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングのスター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編、英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきたそんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。愛理でした。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting!
So exciting!
Tati is
That
fangirling.
brings us to the end of our announcements for this version.
That's the special guest.
That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika
Of
and
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for. I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia.
Who?
And like, we've been waiting so long for these characters.
Sorry.
Also, Dane's Lip. I'm so excited. And that animated short. Oh my
Honestly,
gosh.
I'm gonna be more excited to who's if or neutral. Nah, I'm on gonna be neutral if Dane Sleep's gonna be muted or get a new VA replacing Yuri Lowenthal. That's the only thing I care for now.
It's crazy. So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
I'm honestly neutral about Not Cry.
Travelers have been doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssask, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom!
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Another friend from afar?
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the snow and fae still yearn for the frosts of old, while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and...
There's Marika!
My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
Who is that? Event calendar. Skirk doing cross sorting. I think Hoyo should have a Primo gem count on their event calendars too. Not gonna lie. Wait. Maybe I'll try to compute for the check in-game notice for event details and schedules. So who could that silly that who could it be that silly? Go serve for me a cup of tea. Ooh, who could is this? Wait, is that a Herkixin circles? Oh, blah blah blah. I don't know. So, what do I think about the stream? If I'm not a height, it's only care about the Skirk. But the problem is, Wait a second. I'll be trying to set up the tension of the music. To find a Pokemon team. Pokemon team. Scarlet Violet. Need the extended. If it's the Elite Four battle team for Paldean, they're nothing. Just trying to look for some. So this is gonna be it for now. No, I got it. The extended to be. There it is. Okay, that's stupid ads. Hiya. So anyway, since I'm using an ad, all right. Let's. If you want me to do a fair critique, so be it. Even if I still gotta play the game. All right, let's play Rika's battle team in Pokemon Master CX to discuss one of my thoughts in the 5.7 special program and 5.7 entirely. So, okay, let's start first with the incoming anticipated story quests and Dane Sleep quests in 5.7. We'll be showcasing, about how we're gonna glaze on Skirk and how cool she is, and the story with Dane Sleep quest is of course Dane Sleep, and we got help from him and doing his Twilight Sword things. And yeah, we're gonna be facing him. We're gonna be facing the Abyss Order in Natlan. So I'm kind of glad that Kat Bertano is still gonna be working in Genshin Impact, because she should be aware that Skirk is one of the most anticipated characters. Because if she's gonna do it in a refusal of work and doing SAG-AFTRA bullshit, she would definitely ruin her reputation. And it's gonna be, especially, it would affect Skirk's reputation for the English side. Screw you, SAG. Hiya. There's no news about the replacement, but we'll be expecting from the English dub that Paimon could potentially would be muted because we should not discuss it ever again. And by the way, while off screen, I tried to play Genshin Impact with Chinese dub. It's really interesting, especially, original dub Paimon is good. So we'll be showing about Skirk and about the story quest with her. Then they'll be talking about showcasing her and her combat. Look how Look how beautifully her attack combat animations are. And the thing is that Skirk's special ability is using her elemental skill. The 7-phase flash state, where all of her normal attacks will become cryo attacks. Take note, unoverridden cryo attacks. Yes, sad to say, Kamisato Ayaka will be bench. But here's one thing I can say that, you know what? While waiting, oh yeah, I almost man. I wasn't being aware for that. Wait! Did I just... Oh, come on! I did another shenanigans. I did this with... Man, I think streaming with is so hard. At least I'm doing this music. I did this since when I'm streaming Wuthering Waves when echo picking for Cartitius. Gear that I was echo picking with the BRB screen all along. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. And now another thing when I'm discussing Skirk. Okay, so yeah, she used Skirk animations. Oh my gosh, there's no turning back, man. You know what? Let me open my Genshin game. Just wait for a second. It's loading. Let me mute the music for a clear, better. Trying to adjust. I'll just mute the music when discussing. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Okay, so we're back. And as you can see, that Skirk's combat is so gorgeous. Her combat animation is so gorgeous, especially when leaving his trail of blades, ice blades, and using the rips. Pretty cool, huh? Not as cool as Cordelia. Just kidding. Look at those slash streaks, it's so... Especially when you're attacking against Hydro enemies. You can instantly freeze them. Especially the ones with the Hydro shield. And of course, Escoffier! Yep, Escoffier is her best teammate. And yeah, even Shenhe Speaking of Shenhe, she's gonna rerun. Shenhe's gonna have her rerun with Skirk, because Shenhe is a cryo damage booster amplifier. She amplifies cryo damage, which all cryo DPS will have a good time to use it. And yet she also has with a 7 phase flash state. When using her charge attack, and her elemental burst to absorb void rifts. If you can see those void rifts that is floating around the overworld. And yes, after unleashing her special elemental burst, her normal attack damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed. So that would be her, I think it's her passive skill. And then this is where Skirk Doom posters pointing out. When a Hydro or Cryo party member deals their corresponding elemental damage, Skirk's normal attack damage dealt in the 7 phase flash state, as well as her elemental burst damage, will be increased. Which means, yep, Skirk is indeed Kamisato Ayaka Pro Max. In terms of freeze, Skirk is a premium freeze team DPS. Because Hydro and Cryo, they can freeze comps. The more Hydro and Cryo characters you have, the more likely your damage will be increased. And of course, if you have a Scoffier, that 55% Cryo Rest Shred will be boosted. So yeah, I guess the Doom posters have won this war. But here's the one thing. I can understand that Skirk with Escoffier would deal a very good damage. The best damage that they can ever could. Since it's Genshin, you can still mix match with other characters. Whenever you want, despite that there's restrictions. Heck! I use my Ayaka, Kamisato Ayaka, on Hyperfridge team. I don't even have her best comps, which is Freeze. And my Sucrose wasn't even built that well on that time. And yes, for Neuvillette, he's still also fine. I use him in Hyper Blue, as long as with Farina. And he's still prone to resistance. That's why I need Zhongli. And yes, Mawika needs Natlan characters for the Night Soul burst to activate her elemental burst. Thing is that I pulled her Mawika's E1 off screen after I lost a 50-50 on Sitlali. So Skirk's best team is gonna be Freeze. Despite that, it's also a good thing to use her in other teams outside of Freeze. That is composed of Hydro and Cryo characters. skipping Dahlia. Even though I'm gonna be getting Dahlia's kid. And yes, Skirk and Shenhe banners, and of course, Mawika and Emily. So here's the thing. Where is it? I'm gonna be building Pity. You notice that I wasted my wishes for Cloran's sword. Because I like Cloran. And yeah, because screw you, Arlecchino! Your stupid edgy flame sight just came home instead of the cool lightning cavalry marchusy hunter badass cool rapier, lightning rapier. Like, why? Grr. So I'm likely going to be building Pity, since currently I have going to have 60 intertwined fates. So I'm mostly going to be building some Pity. If I could have a chance to get Skirk. If I don't, after her banner ends, I think I'll be using my remaining Pity build on Mawika to see if I could able to get Mawika's C2. If I didn't get Skirk, at least I have Ayaka. Even she will get power creep by Skirk. I was so fully prepared for... I'm not actually fully prepared. Maybe on artifact sets, but not really. If I get Skirk, I'm going to use my sanctifying elixir to build her... What is it again? Oh yeah. The stats for her artifact set. If I got Skirk. If not, oh well. Well, I will still be free. We're going to be grinding for for some agates. Because I all use my cryo agates for... I use all my... Yay! Agates and chunks and... Sliver? Not agate. Shibata Jade Gemstone. I use all my Shibata Jades on Escoffier. It is what it is, indeed. I got a lot of these that I'm lacking on cryo once again. In Animo, if that counts. So we'll proceed to the next one, and yeah, the story quest, and of course, we could optionally use Dane's Sleep in our party, but only for a extra attack. And the question is Dane's Sleep going to be Pyro? Is he gonna be a Pyro DPS? A sword character as well? Before Tibet ends? I won't be streaming that time anymore. Since I might be retiring from doing YouTube soon. And yeah. And then some events that, of course, I don't know about this. I never played Teamfight Cat Tactics or whatever. Auto Chess or something. I don't know what this game mode is. Yeah, and this one, Drag, it's like half a remix. Except with Paimon. And then, the pop and drop turret defense game. I kinda like it. And this one I'm kinda neutral about. Co-op. It's gonna be mayhem and chaos. Especially when it comes if you have the... What is it again? Oh yeah! About the lags, and you gotta... I'll just stick to the whales and dolphins to clear this game mode for me, even if I'm just a temporary support. Moral support. And yeah, Stygian Onslaught. A new game mode. Yay! This kind of reminds... Does it remind you of Zenless Zone Zero's Deadly Assault? And I don't even do Deadly Assault, because I suck at it. Of course I don't have my build characters. You see how evidently that I don't build characters, I only grinding for characters that I want to pull for better preparations. Except on Rupture, on Yishuan's case. And yeah, Dust of Enlightenment. Where did I found this from? Oh yeah! The dice thingy in Honkai Star Rail. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. Rerolls is kinda eh. That's a double-edged sword. We want the perma ones. And I don't care about the higher difficulty because I suck. Wanna hear my hot take about difficulty? Here it is in 3, 2, 1. Very higher tier difficulty doesn't work for me. I don't like very high difficulty in game modes in every gacha games. That's only for spenders only. Unless if I'm prepared. But not most of the time. Higher difficulty, it's just wasting your time. It only works for purchasable standalone video games. Doesn't work in gacha games in my opinion. Oh, you must be Ajax. Welcome to the stream. This is kinda yeah, it's alright. If I have the good teams. For Traveler's Tales, yeah, I'm only for grinding. I'll just skip the dialogues. And something blah blah blah. And system optimizations, just much. And yeah, not cry. We're going to not cry. We're not going to Snatch Naya this year. Not cry. It's not cry. Not cry. Let's go cry. Let's go cry. Let's cry. Let's cry. Because not cry, we're going to not cry instead of Snatch Naya. Yeah. We're going to not cry. We're gonna cry. Arato janai to. Yeah. I'll rate it 5. Just a fair 5. For now. To be honest, Ajax, I don't like asking if it's about ratings or something. I can only say it's bad if it's based on my experience. And here's what that's why I gotta say it's 5. I will say that 5.7 is devastating if I don't get Skirk. Because I only have going to be having 55 to 60 pulls. If I don't get Skirk, oh well, I'm going to be using my guarantee for the next, I guess. Maybe for a character in Nodcry. Saving pity can be save your worries. Or saving a guarantee, I should say. Anyway. Let's do the... I'm gonna do some grinds. I'm just playing background from Pokemon Masters EXSA for discussion. So... I used to make Pokemon Masters EX content. I don't know if I'm gonna do it another try. Even the 5th anniversary is where players have become divided. Because of the Arc Suit sync pairs and the Arc Suit banners. I honestly don't know what am I gonna do with this one. So 547, the only anticipated, I guess, is Skirk, I guess. If I win 50-50, if I lost, or if I fail to get Skirk, yeah, I would say 5.7 will be devastating. I only like it if I get the character that I... If it's involved the character that I... Oh, not file verification, what the heck. Okay, so here's the codes. Master Skirk 1618. Your space time. I could definitely imagine being struggle of me getting Skirk with the capturing Radiance if I skip Escoffier, but it will be suffer. That at least I got the character. That is has to do with power fantasy something. And here I am. Just got the capturing Radiance and I got Escoffier and bam. Yeah, it's time to convert some pools. I guess. 60. And yeah, I decided to play Genshin with Chinese dub. So I'm gonna be grinding for today. I don't feel I don't feel like doing something else for now. For grinding. Grinding is my middle name. How to make friends. Gonna do the dailies, but hear me. I'll do the dailies quest, but hear me out. I would rather convert them. Oh yeah! Yeah, I would rather convert them. That would be a good idea. If only I could showcase a Escoffier. but I'm already done doing dailies. By converting residents into single ones. Oh yeah. That will be for tomorrow. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay. Whew. Alright, so... Just posing for Skirk. I wish I could. If only. if only. If only. I scare Escoffier. But Escoffier ends up being a blessing in disguise in my account. Alright. I'll be watching this again. Gosh, to see if I could see this again.
Nod cry.
It's like a coliseum or something.
The nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the stolen fae still yearn for the frosts of old.
I'm thinking if this would be a playable character, gonna be a placeholder for the Saritsa, I guess. Secret cryo not cry character, some shenanigans I think, I guess.
While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain.
And the Fatui, the Fatui soldiers look so outdated. They're cool, I guess. Even I load them. I'm only gonna say that they're cool if we're going to Sheshnaya and then we became the Harbingers. And then we become free agents. We're free agenting and then we do heel turn against the Saritsa. That would be cool. Heel turn Gekaya.
Then there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission.
And yeah, there's Varka. I wonder what weapon Varka wield. He may not be muscular, but as long as he does some cool moves and wields a sword, pull for him. I guess. If he's a sword character, I'll pull. Capitano almost become a must-pull character. But the sad thing, he sacrificed himself to save Natlan. He didn't save Natlan as a harbinger, he saved Natlan as a hero. That's why when I say Capitano is more of a long-lost hero than a harbinger, in my opinion. Because I loathe harbingers. Because of Arlecchino, she beats me in a fight in Fontaine. I even make my parody of Eggman Snap Cube announcement. And replace Shadow the Hedgehog with Arlecchino in talking bad about her. Like how Snapcube Eggman does his announcement and talks shit about Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, bye. That's a good one.
My friends, of course, shan't be outdone.
I wonder if this is what Alice would look like, or who another Hexen Circle or something. It looks like Alice. Or another name.
No doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
Song of the Welkin Moon.
Pour me another cup of tea.
Pour me another cup of tea. I guess this is a silly.
So kind.
What kind of silly is this?
The story is about to begin.
If it's Columbina, I won't bother about Harbingers. Even if I have Wanderer, he's still Wanderer. He's no longer a member of the Harbingers. So, he may be count, but for me, he doesn't anymore. I bet that's a Hexen Circle, Cole. If someone to serve a cup of tea is in the Columbina, I'm not gonna be pulling Harbingers. Please don't be broken. I would definitely make my blood boil. Just give you another good non-cry character that I can survive on. Instead of you know. Is it just me, or I don't feel like comfortable pulling for antagonist? And I know city people would say, "Oh my gosh, Columbina, 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 Columbina." Yeah, we get it. You like her. I can understand for that. But my case, I don't. Why should I care about Harbingers? If there's some of my loathsome enemies. And the one that I've been tempting to pull, the only Harbinger that I've been tempting to pull, that Troy's attempting to pull for is Arlecchino, because of that stupid site that I got from 5.3 instead of Cloran's Rapier. And I got a guaranteed Cloran's Rapier, by the way. Anyway, gotta be waiting for Wuthering Waves game to be unlocked. Wait, where did my mouse go? Oh, there it is. I tried to use the female one. Let's see if I could. Okay, just hang on a second and let me change something. I have to do my account. Something. Switch appearance of the male rover. Because I'm a dude. Okay. And hang on. Okay, I'm still not. Don't see anything with my account. Hang on. Just hang on. I need to where's launcher? No. Launcher. Is this it? Let me check the stream here. On my phone. If it's flashing. Come on. No. Let me check my client. 64. Is it showing? Ah, there it is. Right. So you're wondering why it doesn't have any sounds? Because I think I'm more comfortable with. I still like the music. Don't get me wrong. Especially, the boss fight against a Fleur de Lis. I'm just trying to prepare for my for next week. Because next week I'm gonna be pulling for Cartitia. I prepared my my Radiant Tides. And it's 150, and then I'll get 160 from the 160 from logging in the game, and then I got it, and bam. I'm prepared for the stream. So I'm gonna be shell credit farming for now. The bad thing is, I'm gonna be grinding for I will be grinding for
Can you keep up?
picking for Cortiti's Ascension level of materials. It's a shame that we can only glide, have a flight in Renacida instead of all around and also in one long. I would like that, to be honest.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need... You there.
Alright. We're gonna grind. And I don't even have Electro character. So let me go ahead and... Like, my mom is just getting... It's so loud. Oh, I just... if only I have a... Gamers are thinking that they're craving for indie games from currently because they're tired of AAA games, aren't I? And someone who still want to play is still buying AAA games, mostly Pokemon. I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to find some Sonic music. Precisely music from Sonic and the Black Knight, even though I haven't played it. But I like their soundtracks. They're good. So I guess I'm great Megalith. Because I know. Alright, let the grinding commence. Since I'm a Cartitia Warner, of course it's gonna be Sword Theme, Night Theme.
Leave it to me.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Last night, I switched to the appearance with a female rover to hear Jane Jackson's performance. I compared it trying to see, to hear Jane Jackson's performance as the female rover, compare her performance as Barisa in Genshin. And I only hear Barisa lives through YouTube on a YouTube video to see the comparison. Pretty funny, but it's good. If Yuri Lowenthal is not gonna be back voicing Dane Sleep, I'm thinking if which character that's gonna be voicing Dane Sleep to replace Yuri Lowenthal, I would think about in the voice actor of the male rover in Wuthering Waves. I think it kind of fits the deep voice for Dane Sleep.
We'll face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Annihilation.
And yeah, it's deep.
The slap. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Wind rises.
It's just about to be the night.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Doing it. Warming out. Loading. You will yield. Found your weak spot.
As much as predatory gacha games are, they're still predatory. I'm wondering myself when gacha games I'm currently playing should stop cooking on characters. Because I already miss playing normal video games. Alright. What is this?
New Axe fight.
No! Wait. What is this? Outfit voucher 300 Blue Knights? A special voucher issued across Solaris. Value at 300 units per voucher for outfit purchases. For free? I think I should save this for the once 2.4 has been live. which is going to be occurring on June 12th. Does it have to do with the skins? That we can obtain it for free? For a 5-star? That would be interesting. If that happens. Okay, I'm gonna do... Done with that. Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways. Well, I'll do this one. For asteroids. Alright, time to change music. Change Sonic and the Black Knight music. Not the one with lyrics because it'll get copyrighted. You know what? Let's play the one from Sonic Generations. Christ. Hang on, I'll be right back if I could. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right, so time to do some grinding.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation! Good.
What is this?
Still recognize me? In war with time. My compliments. Such stubbornness. The stage is safe.
Phew! Okay. Since I'm using basic attack, I'll just cease. What is this?
Running won't save you.
Come on. Gotcha!
Modulation.
Here's Sonic!
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
My compliments. Brilliance lights the way. The world is mine.
Let's go.
In the name of the Montellis. Vow from the soul.
Hopefully this helps. Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment.
My compliments. Take this. You will yield. Not even close.
Nice. Let me adjust my mouse. Greatly increased damage. All-seeing eye.
Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. Found your weak spot. Iron graft renewed. My compliments.
Well, that was quick. Okay, what do you have? Okay.
Leave it to me.
Oh, go.
Hopefully this helps.
Leave it to me. With time. My compliments. The stage is set.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face. I am the tempest.
Vow from the soul. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. An absurd, impudent display. Is that it? Physical damage detected. Ring of pain.
That was intense, not gonna lie. Prosthetic blade.
At your disposal. In war with time.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Here we go.
Useless idiots!
Okay.
Quickly and swiftly get down to produce lights the way. Iron graft renewed.
Wind calls, waves follow. Annihilation! The wicked will face judgment!
That escalated quickly. Let me lower.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Stay calm. Loading. Astral modulation.
Okay.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face.
My compliments. Improvise. Glory demands more. Quickly and swiftly. A new era awaits.
Here we go.
From the heart. Iron graft renewed.
Hopefully this helps. Annihilation! Wind rises! The wicked will face judgment!
Phew. There we go. Deathmatch.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Loading.
Time to get serious.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face. I am the Tempest!
My compliments. Take this. Victory favors me.
Whoa.
Not even close. In the name of the Montaigne.
Come on. Nice.
Ordained. Astral modulation. My compliments. Running won't save you.
Okay.
My compliments. The stage is set. Found your weak spot. You've crossed the wrong person. The world is mine. quickly and swiftly. Masterpiece complete. Leave it to me. I engraft you new.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
My compliments. Stand down. Take this. You will yield. Such stubbornness. Not even close. Ramen won't say leave it to me. Stay calm.
Phew! That was a good him. Gotta do is go ham.
Leave it to me. The wicked will face judgment.
Loading. My compliments. Found your weak spot. Brilliant lights the way. Victory favors me. Thank you. In the name of the Montellis, quickly and swiftly. Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Need some.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
My compliments. Is that it? Is that it? Improvise. Well not.
The wicked will face judgment.
Phew.
Leave it to me. Open this house. It's the slashes. I am the Tempest!
Ramming won't save me. Victory favors me.
Man.
Masterpiece complete. In war with time.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
I don't think I would be able to restore that.
My compliments. The world
Unless
is
if you
mine.
have, if I have Chang-Li. And my Chang-Li is not level 90.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face wind howls.
On just great, man.
I engraft you new.
Wind rises. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face
My compliments.
judgment.
Found your weak spot. You will yield. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete.
And that stinks.
Can you keep up?
I guess this one. Any buffs you can do for 5e? Okay, I'll get this one. Okay. That's all I have for now.
Leave it to me. At your disposal.
Whoa!
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes.
I wonder what could this boss be? Oh, it's the robot!
Hopefully this helps.
I engraft you new.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face
My compliment.
judgment.
Ordained.
Let's go.
In war with time.
Wind calls, waves follow. Annihilation. The wicked will face
My compliment.
judgment.
The stage is set. Vow from the soul. Astral modulation. My compliment. Take this! The world is mine. Masterpiece complete.
Wind calls, waves follow. Tempest of slashes.
Why there's too many damage punch?
In war with time.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
My compliment.
HP inflation is so a bit annoying strat. And Hoyoverse Star Rules is also one few examples of why HP inflation exists.
I engraft you.
But if I were to call it, I think I would rather call it as
Follow.
damage punch.
Will face
My compliment.
judgment.
Victory favors me.
Too much damage punch.
Is that it? I'm still standing. Ordained. Do not impede. Astral modulation.
Oh my gosh.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise.
Now I gotcha.
Judgment strikes. Wind rises. Hopefully this helps.
My compliment. the heart. Iron graft near you.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
Phew! That's fun. Right. Okay. That was... I'll just wrap this... Let's wrap up for today's stream. Phew! So... I would like to say thank you for... I would like to say thank you for Ajax for temporarily joining on the stream. I'm trying to get my rating for the Genshin Impact 5.7 special program, which I gave it a 5. I would rate this up if it's fully good, if it's as long as there's my favorite characters and the events is something that interests me a bit. So, I hope you like my Zenless Zone Zero stuff. As much as I'm so liking about as much as what I like about Yishuan, and I haven't built her yet, I was thinking of something. Here it is. I currently playing 5 gachas now. And I was thinking of... I'm trying to tone down to reduce stuff. Reducing gachas. To tell you the truth, about July 11 and 12 that you'll be seeing sooner or later. But for now, for a heads up, I'm gonna be uploading my signal search pool for Yishuan in Zenless Zone Zero. I do like their... Here's what I say. Don't get me wrong. I love Zenless Zone Zero. The combat system... that's good. It's so much fun, especially when using your devious characters. It's like synchronizing with what is Karan doing. You're Karan Sharma. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to end. I'm from the Philippines, if you're wondering. Because I know I know what you're thinking. Why do I sound so American? I used on being fluent on English. Like most like some people can be talented, they can be fluent in speaking English. So yeah, I'm from the Philippines, just so you know. So again, I do like Zenless on Zero. I'm glad I got to pull for Yishuan and Panyin Wu. Almost maxed up on their Mindscape for Panyin Wu's case. And I do like the daily system of Zenless Zone Zero, where it's just simply drinking coffee, managing a cinema, and of course doing the lottery, which is kind of basic, but at least it saves time. I think it's time for me to jump ship from... I'm gonna jumping ship at this time. Or should I say, I'm gonna be halting. I still like the game. But I'm being managing playing 5 gachas now. Oh, you're from India. Good for you. Thank you for the support, Indian peep. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking it has to do. Because I'm gonna be reducing gacha games that I'm currently playing. Because I'm almost going to be at a point up of playing at the same time. I'm feeling the gacha burnout. And another factor is that I already miss playing regular video games. The way that you can buy, that you can play it on your PC, on your consoles. I never do that anymore. And I really missed it. I would like to say it. So I gotta say thank you for Zenless Zone Zero for the good experience. It's a shame. I may be affected by FOMO. Maybe want to be drag me down to the game. I guess I have to decide for my proxy days to be over. As much as I want to build my Yishuan and my Panyinwu, it's like I don't feel like having some spirit there on managing too many gachas. I know it doesn't make sense for you that why I don't feel like doing the game that is basically has the better features and I enjoy the game. It has to do. It's my personal preference. I still like the game, but I had to choose to stop by choice. I'm gonna be reducing gacha games that I've been playing. I really miss playing video games. And the thing is, it's real life. My real life experience. It's getting hectic, and I rarely interact. And yeah, I'm really becoming active most of the time because we already have lives. And it is what it is for my case. Even if everybody's gonna be celebrating Zenless Zone Zero for its first anniversary, I just all gotta throw the towel and take a bow. So thank you, Zenless Zone Zero, for the good experience. A very good game. I guess it's time for me to retire from the game. And but don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be uploading my last, I think my supposed to be last Zenless Zone Zero video and pulling for each one. As much as I want to keep going on the game, it's time for me to throw the towel. Alright, and in this case, it has to do also with July 11 and 12. It has also to do to Honkai Star Rail as well. So after the Fate collab, I'm gonna tell you a spoiler right now. 3, 2, 1. 3.4 is gonna be the last patch I'm gonna be playing Honkai Star Rail. And you were shocked at why I'm making this up. Making this, and I'm not kidding around. Like Honkai Star Rail, I still like the game. I mean, no. Unlike Zenless Zone Zero, I still like the game. Thing is that the quality is getting dropped because of Emphorius and how the story has been written. And I rarely do the stories. I try to clear the 3B one so that I can go to the weekly. And I'm fine if I get spoiled because I do need my materials. Some level up materials for my Finon. Cause I need him so bad. Cause I can't gonna do something without my Finon being maxed up. And the thing is, July 11 and 12 is, let's see if I could get Saber on 5th. And the 50-50 is gonna be very intense. It's gonna be very, very intense. Oh boy. So I was thinking if I could try to pull for Finon's Light Cone. Because he's my only anticipated character. He's by far the only highly anticipated character, personal anticipated character in Emphorius patch. The Emphorius year. Alongside with Saber. If I lose 50-50, I guess I might not be able to get his Light Cone. And the only thing I can get is Saber. Maybe I should... Never mind. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of swan songs here. And it's kinda tiring that the power creep is way too much now. At least Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves seems to be a bit tamed compared to Star Rail's aggressive power creep. And I'm tired of the discourse. Like, you can't enjoy your favorite characters in peace anymore. Okay. So yeah, Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail is gonna be the ones is gonna be ending. On this channel. Never forget the memories of being... I'll never forget my memories of being a proxy, the absolute cinema of shenanigans from 1.4. I think I'm gonna be missing my experience. The monetization, of course, not. And I still love the game. and for Honkai Star Rail. It's a shame that 3.4 is gonna be the last patch. And once I do the Fate collab, and that's the time I will be throwing off the towel. And then I'll tell you my very important announcement. Okay. What about in Wuthering Waves' case? I'm still gonna be playing the game within 1 year. For just 1 year, I guess. Or 2. However, I'm thinking that a Kartitia convene pool is going to be my last Wuthering Waves content on my channel. Unless if Augusta would elevate. I'm pulling for Augusta because she's basically a Kuro Games version of a Himiko XP. Especially she reminds me of Mawika. Sun motif! So yeah. It's possible that I'm thinking my most anticipated character, Kartitia, could be my last Wuthering Waves content on this channel. Even if I would say that I will still keep playing the game for maybe a long time. It just got started, to be honest. And of course, the very long game. Genshin Impact. I'm gonna be neutral for this game from now on. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be quitting the game anytime sooner. Since I'm gonna be taking a break now from collecting Archons, unless if I want to improve my Mawika, I'm gonna be pulling for characters off screen. Especially the ones from Nudcry, and characters patch the Nudcry here, until we get to the Snezhnaya ones. So, because one gacha game is gonna be staying, and I am gonna be confirmed to you all that my supposed to be a Saritsa pool. The Saritsa pool would be my last Genshin Impact content. If the Saritsa is gonna be on 2027, I'll be extending my 1 year swan song for 1 day just to do for one Genshin Impact content, the last one, containing the Saritsa. If the Saritsa is playable. But the thing is, there's a time that I'll be pulling for an interesting incoming cryo character from a Not Cry teaser. But I might be uploading it sooner. I would rarely gonna be making Genshin content, unless if it's a character that interests me. But most of the time, I'm not gonna be making that content for now. As I can confirm, as I could try to say, it's supposed to be Saritsa Pulse is gonna be my last Genshin content. And after that, my channel's purpose is gonna be finished. Yeah. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be saying something for that announcement. Mark your calendars for July 11 or 12. I really miss playing regular video games, to be honest. I'm honestly speechless. Good things, after all, good things must come to an end for my channel, for my sake of my channel. And I'll be saying a secret an unexpected announcement. Even though I would rarely gonna be posting gacha content like Genshin, Uwa, there's gonna be one gacha game content that I'm gonna be coming back for next year. Well, let's see how it goes. But it will be up to me if I could do this or not. Anywho, thank you for joining in on my stream. And yeah, stay tuned next week for my Cartitio pools. I'm gonna make it elevated to make my Wuthering Waves stream to the fullest, especially when it's Cartitio. If you notice why I'm grinding in Wuwa with sonic music, because Cartitio has a night motif. I bet you're taking notes, Hoyo. Especially when you're gonna do to Vorka. And I do wish Vorka is a sword character as well, if I don't get Skirk. And yes, maybe stay tuned for a video of me trying to build pity and doing my best if I could get Skirk. If not, for an update, building pity part 1 and then building pity part 2. And then if it fails to 70 or 80 or 90, Mawika! And yeah, if I could win 50-50, that's the problem. Because I got the used their capturing radiance goes to Escoffier, which end up being a blessing in disguise to my account. Kinda glad I pulled for Escoffier. Even if I won't be able to get Skirk, it can be okay. I'm starting to get the copium. Anyway. And yeah, stay tuned for my very last Honkai Star Rail content. My Finon pools, and could be potentially the Saber, the Fate Stay Night collab. Alright, that's wraps up for this stream. This is KiethDragonflame, and I'll be seeing you next time. Hasta la